Happy Friday morning, everybody. I hope you had a fantastic week on Top Shot, not ruined by the marketplace going down. Hopefully, you got some packs. Hopefully, you saw our pack openings and saw that Walsh got two LeBrons while I sat there and got cucked, got absolutely nothing in my account. That's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is pushing through the weekend. You made it to Friday, so good on you for that. And maybe this video can help you make money. But quick disclaimer, as I always say, this is not financial advice. As you know, I'm the kid who rocks the fake chains, no sparkle, no shine, no real advice on this side. I haven't even graduated college, so I don't know why you're clicking on this video and listening to a video titled How to Make Money in Top Shot, but you're here, so you might as well watch the rest of this thing. I'm gonna try to keep it real quick for you guys because nobody wants to sit here for 30 minutes on a lecture about how to make money that 2 months down the line may not work out. So without further rambling, without further ado, let's just get into the video. Also, I'm going to throw this in before the intro. I forgot to mention it on other videos. If you want to join our Discord, it is linked below, and we are doing a giveaway. I'm giving away a Kelly Oubre dunk on Kevin Durant. Yes, the famous Kelly Oubre that this channel loves, the putback dunk, the Series 2 common. Sure, it's not an expensive moment, but it's still coming out of my pocket. And the way you win is if you join our Discord. We have the ESPN Tournament Challenge for March Madness. You are allowed 3 entries. It's like a max 3 entries, so it's not like I'm going to go through and audit if you put in more than 3 entries, but it's max 3 entries. Winner at the end of March Madness gets a Kelly Oubre moment. Hopefully, whoever wins appreciates the elegance and beauty of that Golden State Warrior. But that's enough of that. If you want to go check that out, if you want to be part of the giveaway, check out the Discord, sign up there, throw in your 3 brackets. Don't choose Illinois because I got them winning in all 3 of mine, and we're not going to split the winnings there. So that's the quick promo. Now let's actually get into the video. All right, so first we're going to start right here with this Mike Conley set. Now, I'll tell you this right now. I'm not telling you to do the Mike Conley set to make money because I don't understand the point of this challenge. You get fucking Mike Conley, the fourth option on the Jazz, averaging 16 points and like 6 assists a game, and he's not even a part of any of the Seeing Star sets as of now. So people are paying, let's see, 2, 4, there's 5 of these, $70 a piece. They're paying $350 for a moment that'll probably be like $100. Moments will probably go down to like $20. So not good ROI in my point of view, but what I can do is show you the importance of sets. And I think this is where the moneymaker in Top Shot is trying to utilize sets to your advantage, not completing them necessarily, but picking up pieces early and often. So you can see there's Victor Oladipo, Bam Adebayo, Cat, DeRozan, Siakam, Spin Move God. Now, when they first dropped, I'll use Siakam, and I think I have Bam pulled up over here. Yeah, I have Siakam and Bam pulled up. All the other ones have the same trends. They were pretty cheap. And we can look right here, March 13th, zoom in. I know I'm like fucking crazy on the sticks right now. 39, 30, whatever, like $30 to $50 all around here. There's some for higher, some for lower. Like Serial 152 is obviously going to go for a lot. Whereas, let's see, a 28. All right, the mouse is fucking with me. 17, 737, $43. Over here, 26, 140, $50. Now, as the announcement was made that this is a new set with Mike Conley, his price started to slowly rise, slowly rise, slowly rise. I know it's another good cereal, $90, whatever. We want to skip all the way to modern day. I'm recording this on St. Patrick's Day, so shout out if you're Irish. And we can see even bad cereals over here, or relatively bad cereals, 22,961, $63, which is up from the 40 before, 28,279, $65. And if you look at his lowest ask right now, this website will show you it's $70. So you could have made $30 profit. Obviously, making $30 profit isn't much, but when you make the comparison, right, a $40 card going up to $70 is equivalent to, let's say, a $400 card going up to $700. You could have just bought it in bulk. You could have bought 10 of them, made 300 instead of 30. And we see the same exact trend for Bam Adebayo, just to prove to you guys that it wasn't just Siakam who went up. We see Bam Adebayo right off rip, $45 for 32,249. Even around here, right? You buy it March 14th, you may think you're overpaying a little bit. $60, he's up to like 69 or 70. He dipped, I believe they dipped a little bit, but whatever. He's been consistently going up and they're kind of flatlining around $70. Now, I say this to say a lot of people, when they see these sets drop, do not really understand the aspect of what a set is and what you get back in return. When you complete a set, you do not get the card right away. You do not get this once you collect all 5. You have to wait for this timer, the 15 days, 2 hours, 43 minutes, and 10 seconds to expire. Then you get all these moments back, and then you get this moment as well with a randomly generated serial, which is why if you have like a high serial Bam or Victor Oladipo and you plan on using them for the set, my recommendation is just flip them for however much they're going for, like flip a BAM number, I don't know, like 200 for 150 bucks and then just buy a $70 one and keep the profits, whatever. You get the cards back. But the thing is they'll take a hit. This will no longer be $70. This will no longer be $70. They'll probably go down to like 20 or 30 because at that point they'll have no more utility. So, what I'm looking at right now to buy is if you go to sets and you scroll down to common Cool Cats Series 2 and you sort lowest ask ascending. You can see a few of them. DeMarcus Cousins, $77. PJ, 85. 95 for Julius Randle. John Wall, 101. You may be asking yourself, why would I buy these cards that have no more utility? Well, that's where you're wrong. You look at the Cool Cats Master Challenge, and not many people go on blogs to read. I don't either. This is the first time I've read something that wasn't required of me in school and wasn't spark noted in years. And it's really helped me big time because we look at what the Master Challenge is. You get a LaMelo Ball, looks like he's grabbing a board, probably going to throw it 94 feet down court to PJ Washington or some bullshit. But the requirements for it are this Master Challenge will require collecting each Cool Cats moments from the set, including challenge rewards from each preceding Cool Cats challenge. So, as it seems to me, unless my reading comprehension is completely fucked up, and it may be, so if it is, let me know in the comments. But it seems to me you're not only going to need the Luca, you're not only going to need the Anthony Davis, you're also going to need the challenge reward from the set 3 of the Cool Cats challenge, plus all these bums as well. Now, is it going to be worth your return on investment? Because this Luke is going for about 4 grand, 500, 400 right there. That's about $5,000. Plus, you got all these other frauds. There's going to be another Cool Cat challenge. I'm sure that'll be a little bit cheaper. It's a Jokic, but I think every Cool Cat has like a 15,000 population. So it's probably going to run you close to 10 grand. But at the end of the day, not only do you get this LaMelo Ball, you will get this Luka Doncic back, who will go down, obviously, because the utility isn't necessarily there. Same with Anthony Davis, same with Rui, same with Devin Booker, same with all these guys. But at the end of the day, you're still getting a LaMelo Ball. And when you look at what LaMelo Ball is currently trading for, his moment that will be probably relatively close in terms of scarcity, $4,700. So you're spending about 10 grand, but you're going to get a LaMelo back who will probably be a little bit more expensive than this one because although this is a rare, the scarcity is going to be about the same. I believe the last time I saw, there was about 1,700 people on track to complete the LaMelo Ball Master Set. Plus, you get a Luka Doncic, where if we look at current Luka cards right now, sure, the Cool Cat is kind of a promo, and I think it's kind of lame, but 3464 in terms of scarcity. And if we sort by lowest ask ascending, there's another one with a comparable scarcity right here, 3524, and it's $1,000 less. So even if it drops down to that sort of price, off of Luca and Lamelo alone, you're getting back a nice, let's see, around 3,000 plus 4,000. You're making 7,000. You'd be about 3 grand on the whole, but that doesn't take into account the Anthony Davis, the Rui Hachimura, the Devin Booker, and all those things. So sure, you're not going to make a ton of money by completing it, but what I will say is instead of going out and completing it because you have to buy a whole lot of moments to complete it, what I would do is try to buy a guy like DeMarcus Cousins at $77 because as we saw with the price trend of a Siakam, as we saw with the price trend of a Bam Adebayo, once the set requirements are announced, they will skyrocket. And this post about the Cool Cats Master Challenge was made January 31st, 2021, which means it was almost a month and a half ago. And a lot of people weren't even on the platform a month and a half ago. I believe there's around like 40,000 people. Early February is when the big spike happened. So not many people really know about this. And $77 is pretty affordable right now. I could realistically see him going up to 120, 130, $140. And that might not sound crazy, but imagine going to Robinhood and guaranteeing yourself that you're going to make like an 80 to 90% return in the span of a few weeks. You'll buy that stock every day of the fucking week. So, although it's risky because the utility based on my reading comprehension may not be there, depending on what all this means, I assume it means every other Cool Cats moment is going to be required. And the utility may not be there from the sense that people may not buy into LaMelo's reward because this new LaMelo just dropped. But as we've seen with every single drop, the masses always flock to the newest thing in town. And that will be this LaMelo Ball Cool Cats Master. And we can also use another experiment, right? Looking at Steph Curry. We thought that the LeBron seeing stars moment was going to require KD and all the KD set rewards. They announced recently that it will not. So what ended up happening was people went from thinking, okay, this LeBron reward is going to require like 20 players. It's going to be like 5 to 6 grand. Is it really worth it? To now only requiring like 10 players. So the set requirements, which one of them is Steph Curry, is now rising in price because before he was a little bit overpriced when you had to consider you to buy 20 other players. When they saw what the set requirements are, he really rose. So we can look at his price trend as well. This site is kind of slow, but he went from March 8th of 525, 450, 400. He's staying around that mark. You can see the line is pretty straight horizontally. 385. There's also a lot of undercutting. 495. Consistently around like 450. You can see currently he is up to 616. And yesterday, when they made the announcement, I believe it was the 16th of March, when the packs were dropping, there's like a disclaimer talking about it. We can see like 999, but that's a good serial. We'll go down a little bit. 600, 830, 725, 840. Like he was over $600. He's still over $600. So you could have made $100 profit there, about 20% return on investment if you bought him at $500. So I say all this to say what you can kind of do is when a set is announced, buy in right away. No matter how expensive you think the cards may be and how overpriced they may be, just go for it because they will rise throughout the time of the set. Sometimes they'll dip, buy the dip as long as the dip is before the set expires. And I'm just telling you right now, why I would buy in on DeMarcus Cousins and even this PJ Washington. They don't like when I don't put periods between the guys' letters, is because he's 85 right now. But when the set requirements are formally announced, along with that being a pass from LaMelo, which I guess holds some sentimental value. But when the set requirements for LaMelo are formally announced, you can guarantee that the collectors trying to get LaMelo are going to buy into moments like this. And those who are not currently on track to get LaMelo will see how cheap a PJ Washington, a DeMarcus Cousins, and all these other guys are relative to these set requirements and the set reward in itself. Try to buy in, and they may not be able to afford it. So then they sell it off. And by the time they sell it off, the prices rise because so many people are trying to buy in. So although this isn't a foolproof method, although I'm not guaranteeing it's going to work and this is not financial advice, these are some of the risks you got to take. I mean, I bought about 50 Derrick Jones Juniors because I tried to convince myself that they were going to make a dunk contest set with the requirements being former dunk contest winners. Now, it ended up still working out because he went from CC to LE and his price went from like $5 to $25. So I'm still holding out hope that maybe they delay a dunk contest set. So if you want to go on Derrick Jones Jr. and cry on each other's shoulders when it never drops, feel free. But this is kind of where I'm at right now. Admittedly, I'm not going heavy into this DeMarcus Cousins because I've been spending my money elsewhere on Onyeka Okongwus, who went up like $50 in the matter of a few days, and 35,000 CC rookies because I feel like they still have value, which I'll drop a video on that later. But if you want to buy in and you think that there's some rationalization behind it, let me know. Let me know how you've been making money, and hopefully one of you guys know what that blog post actually meant. It was pretty cryptic. Maybe I read into it wrong, and this whole video's got to get scrapped, but it's going up regardless. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope that this video helped some of you guys. If it did, leave a thumbs up. If it didn't, you know the drill. Leave a thumbs down and let us know why. Subscribe if you're new. We'll catch you guys sometime soon. Peace. Did not treat you right.